Texas. I got to focus on Texas. The governor there, the sitting governor, Greg Abbott, is infected now with the COVID-19 virus. And he is taking advantage of every goddamn thing he can do, monoclonal antibodies, everything, to try to save his life, you know? This is a guy, this son of a bitch, Greg Abbott, who has fought all the way up to the Texas Supreme Court to find support for his banning of mask mandates in schools. And now the son of a bitch himself has been infected. Well, I've seen a lot of tweets on the Twitter feeds of late, the past 24 hours when this news broke, suggesting that the son of a bitch ought to be put in a tent in a garage, like so many people in Texas are having to deal with now. And not even that, just deny him medical treatment. Fuck him. Now that's harsh. That's really harsh. So I'm not going along with that idea, although I've mentioned that before on this podcast. But to think that there are people in positions of power, political power, who have the ear of their citizens and who refuse to take a stand for the science that is so readily available, that is so provably sufficient to stopping this virus, and who go out of their way. No, you're not going to do that. No, the kids are not going to have to wear a mask. No, I'm not going to do it. No. And then they get it, and then they develop it. And yeah, you got to be careful of Schadenfreude. You really do. But that's what I start to feel. Like, by God, you got what you deserve, you son of a bitch. And that's a dangerous way to think, and I realize that. I realize that. But yesterday, Greg Abbott's office put out the word that he was positive with the coronavirus. And of course, he's among that handful of Republican scum, these governors, these Christian fascists, who have said no, hell no, to public health mandates aimed at stopping this flood of the virus's Delta variant. See, I mean, I can't even say a couple of sentences about this without just getting so pissed off at these people. In a video posted on Twitter last night, this son of a bitch Abbott said that he has been vaccinated against the coronavirus, quote, and that may be one reason why I'm really not feeling any symptoms right now. I have no fever, no aches and pains, no other types of symptoms. I want you to know that as I work my way through this, I will stay engaged every single day in everything that happens at the Texas Capitol, end quote. Well, fucking good for you, Abbott. What about the people who could have been influenced by you to get vaccinated, who are now rotting in a goddamn coffin somewhere? What about the families that have lost members because you did not have the fucking decency to set an example, to order mask mandates, to tell people to stay the fuck 6 feet apart and to get vaccinated? So now you're going to tell us, oh, I want you to know that as I work my way through this, I will stay engaged. To hell with you. A spokesman for this slimy bastard said in a statement that everyone with whom this governor was in close contact on Tuesday, he had a big indoor party. ReElection campaign party on Tuesday. There were about 100 people there. That was, it was Monday night. And he was delivering his putrid goddamn reelect me remarks and mingling with a maskless crowd. So according to a spokesgeek for this son of a bitch, All those people have been notified. Hey, guess what? Governor has COVID-19. Guess what? You might have it too. You might get sick. You might be intubated. You might die because you went to an event with this filthy, rotten Christian fascist governor, Greg Abbott, who is now infected and was infected Monday night. But you had a good time, right? Sons of bitches. And of course, this bastard's office did not respond to a request from the Washington Post for comment on whether those who attended the event had been contacted, all of them, since the governor received his diagnosis. And the spokesfreak for Abbott, said this, quote, "The governor has been testing daily, and today was the first positive test result." This was on Tuesday. Today was the first positive test result. Oh, joy, right? The spokesgeek went on, "Governor Abbott is in constant communication with his staff, agency heads, and government officials to ensure that state government continues to operate smoothly and efficiently. The governor will isolate in the governor's mansion and continue to test daily." The state government continues to operate smoothly and efficiently while people are getting sick. People are winding up in fucking garages, in tents, because there's no more room in intensive care units, because this son of a bitch governor would not take the reins of leadership and say, everybody, put your goddamn mask on, get vaccinated, let's bring this to a close. But his spokesgeek says everything is running efficiently. The same spokesgeek said that Abbott is receiving Regeneron's monoclonal antibody treatment, the same that was given to the Orange Vomit himself when he was still president. Yeah, I get so furious. And this is the same son of a bitch who is asking hospitals. This little prick will not order a mask mandate, but he asked hospitals to halt non-emergency medical procedures because thousands of COVID-19 patients are straining the wards in hospitals already struggling with a shortage of nurses who have burned out. But he has kept his order banning mask and vaccine mandates. You son of a bitch. Governor Abbott, I mean, no, I'm not going to wish you dead, but I can't help but wish you get so fucking sick that you realize what your lack of leadership has pushed onto the people in Texas. Jesus God. Have I mentioned yet tonight how much I hate these people? Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcast. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.